In a groundbreaking move, Pope Leo XIV has appointed Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life, one of the highest-ranking leadership roles within the Roman Curia. Her appointment signals a continued commitment to elevating women's voices in the governance of the Catholic Church. Who is Sister Merletti, and what does her appointment signify for the future of the Church? Stay with us as we explore her journey, the significance of her new role, and the broader implications for women's leadership in the Catholic faith. We'll delve into Sister Merletti's background, the responsibilities of the dicastery, and the evolving landscape of church leadership. This is a story of faith, change, and the enduring mission of the Church. 1. Who is Sister Tiziana Merletti? In the heart of the Vatican, a transformative appointment has taken place. Sister Tiziana Merletti, a woman whose journey intertwines legal acumen with deep spiritual commitment, has been named Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This pivotal role places her at the forefront of guiding religious orders worldwide. But who is Sister Merletti? What path led her to this significant position within the Church's hierarchy? Born on September 30, 1959, in the coastal town of Pineto, Italy, Tiziana Merletti's early life was rooted in a region known for its rich Catholic traditions. Her academic pursuits led her to obtain a degree in civil law from D'Annunzio University of Città Pescara in 1984. However, her calling extended beyond the legal realm. In 1986, she embraced a life of service by joining the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, a congregation dedicated to aiding the marginalized and suffering. Her commitment to both faith and intellect propelled her to earn a doctorate in canon law from the Pontifical Lateran University in 1992, equipping her with a profound understanding of the Church's legal framework. Her leadership qualities became evident during her tenure as Superior General of her congregation from 2004 to 2013, where she guided the community through times of change and growth. Beyond administrative duties, she has been a beacon of knowledge, serving as a professor of canon law at the Pontifical Antonianum University in Rome. Her expertise has also been invaluable to the International Union of Superiors General, where she contributes as a canon law expert. Sister Merletti's appointment is not just a personal milestone but a reflection of the evolving role of women within the Church's leadership. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll explore how her new position may influence the future of religious life and what it signifies for the broader Catholic community. 2. Understanding the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life. In the intricate tapestry of the Catholic Church's hierarchy, few institutions wield as much influence over the spiritual and communal lives of consecrated individuals as the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This pivotal body shapes the very essence of religious life across the globe. What exactly is the role of this dicastery, and why does its leadership matter so profoundly in the evolving landscape of the Church? Established in 1587 by Pope Sixtus V, the dicastery has undergone several transformations, reflecting the Church's response to the changing needs of religious life. Its current form, solidified by Pope Francis' 2022 Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium, underscores its commitment to overseeing the multifaceted dimensions of consecrated life. The dicastery's responsibilities are vast and profound. It governs the establishment, regulation, and guidance of religious orders, congregations, and secular institutes. This includes promoting the evangelical counsels of poverty, chastity, and obedience, ensuring that these vows are lived authentically within the diverse expressions of consecrated life. Moreover, it supervises the formation, governance, and apostolic activities of these communities, ensuring they align with the Church's mission and canon law. Beyond traditional religious communities, the dicastery also oversees societies of apostolic life, groups of men or women who live in community for a specific apostolic purpose without taking religious vows. Additionally, it addresses matters concerning hermits, consecrated virgins, and emerging forms of consecrated life, reflecting the dynamic nature of spiritual vocations in the modern world. The leadership within the dicastery is equally significant. Sister Simona Brambilla, appointed as prefect in January 2025, became the first woman to lead a Vatican department, marking a historic moment in Church governance. Her appointment, along with that of Sister Tiziana Merletti as secretary, signifies a progressive shift towards inclusive leadership within the Church's highest echelons. These appointments not only recognize the invaluable contributions of women religious but also pave the way for a more representative and holistic approach to Church administration. As the Dicastery continues to navigate the complexities of contemporary religious life, one can't help but wonder, how will these groundbreaking leadership roles influence the future of consecrated life, and what new horizons will they unveil for the global Church? 3. The significance of Sister Merletti's appointment. What does the appointment of Sister Tiziana Merletti mean for the future of women's leadership in the Catholic Church? Today, we explore why this milestone matters, not just for the Vatican, but for women around the world seeking greater recognition in faith communities. Imagine a moment when centuries of tradition meet a new wave of change. Sister Merletti's recent appointment as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life isn't just another clerical promotion, it's a powerful statement. It signals the ongoing evolution within the Church to embrace the talents and leadership of women at the highest levels of governance. She steps into a role once held by Sister Simona Brambilla, who, in January 2025, became the very first woman to head a Vatican dicastery as prefect of the same department. This progression isn't happenstance. It is a deliberate and meaningful shift under Pope Leo XIV's papacy, following the path laid by his predecessor, Pope Francis, who opened doors wider for laypeople and women through the Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium. This 2022 reform allows women to serve not only as secretaries but as prefects, positions traditionally reserved for cardinals and archbishops. Sister Merletti herself brings a wealth of experience to the position. With a doctorate in canon law and years of leadership as Superior General of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, she is uniquely qualified. Her appointment reflects the Church's growing appreciation for the vital role women religious play worldwide. Among the roughly 600,000 professed women religious within the Catholic Church, many have long contributed quietly, yet powerfully, to its mission. This leadership continuity is also symbolic of a broader commitment, from 19.2% to 23.4%. The percentage of women working in the Vatican increased under Pope Francis, and Pope Leo XIV continues to advance this trend. So what's next? Sister Merletti will serve alongside Sister Brambilla, under the Pro-Prefect Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime, in guiding orders, congregations, and secular institutes, a vital role shaping how consecrated life is lived and governed globally. Her appointment opens fresh chapters in Vatican history and raises new questions about the pace and scope of women's leadership in the Church hierarchy. Will this momentum lead to even more groundbreaking appointments? The story is just beginning, and the world will be watching closely. For a trailblazer in Church leadership. In a groundbreaking move, Pope Leo XIV has appointed Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This historic appointment not only marks a significant milestone in the Vatican's leadership but also underscores a transformative shift towards inclusivity and diversity within the Church's governance structures. What does this appointment signify for the future of women in Church leadership? And how does it reflect the evolving role of women in the Vatican? Sister Tiziana Merletti, a member of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, brings a wealth of experience to her new role. Born in Pineto, Italy, in 1959, she made her first religious profession in 1986 and earned a doctorate in canon law from the Pontifical Lateran University in 1992. From 2004 to 2013, she served as Superior General of her congregation and has been a professor of canon law at the Pontifical Antonianum University in Rome. Additionally, she has contributed her expertise as a canon lawyer with the International Union of Superiors General. Her appointment is particularly noteworthy as she becomes the third woman to hold the position of secretary within a Vatican dicastery. Preceding her were Sister Alessandra Smarilli at the Dicastery for Promoting Integral Human Development and Sister Simona Brambilla, who was appointed prefect of the same dicastery in January 2025, becoming the first woman ever to lead a Vatican department. This progression is emblematic of a broader shift within the Church, especially following the 2022 Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium, which opened the doors for lay people, including women, to lead dicasteries and assume roles previously reserved for cardinals and archbishops. As Sister Merletti steps into her new role, the Church stands at the precipice of a new era. What other groundbreaking changes might we anticipate in the coming years? Stay tuned as we continue to explore the evolving landscape of Church leadership. 5. Pope Leo XIV Vision for the Church. What does Pope Leo XIV's first major curial decision reveal about his vision for the Church? Let's explore. In this number, we delve into Pope Leo XIV's inaugural curial appointment, the selection of Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This pivotal decision underscores the Pope's commitment to continuing and expanding upon the reforms initiated by his predecessor, Pope Francis. These reforms aim to empower laypeople and women within the Church's hierarchy, fostering a more inclusive and representative leadership. What does this appointment signify for the future of the Church? Will Pope Leo XIV continue to champion the inclusion of women and laypeople in leadership roles, or will he chart a different course? On May 22, 2025, Pope Leo XIV appointed Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This appointment marks a significant moment in the Pope's papacy, reflecting his dedication to the reforms initiated by Pope Francis. Sister Merletti, a canon lawyer and former Superior General of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, brings a wealth of experience to her new role. She succeeds Sister Simona Brambilla, who was appointed Prefect of the Dicastery in January, becoming the first woman ever to lead a Vatican department. The Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life is responsible for overseeing religious orders, congregations, and secular institutes within the Latin Church. With approximately 600,000 professed women religious in the Catholic Church, the role of secretary is crucial in shaping the future of consecrated life. Sister Merletti's appointment is a testament to Pope Leo XIV's commitment to enhancing the role of women in Church leadership. It aligns with the Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium, promulgated by Pope Francis, which allows lay people, including women, to lead dicasteries and become prefects, a role previously reserved for cardinals and archbishops. As Sister Merletti steps into her new role, the Church watches closely. Will her leadership pave the way for further reforms, or will challenges arise that test the Church's commitment to inclusivity? Only time will tell. 6. The role of canon law expertise. In this number, we delve into the pivotal role that Sister Tiziana Merletti's profound expertise in canon law plays within the Vatican's Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. Her appointment as secretary underscores a significant step in integrating legal precision with pastoral care in the governance of consecrated life. How does a canon lawyer's meticulous understanding of church law influence the spiritual and administrative facets of religious communities? Sister Merletti's journey is a testament to the harmonious blend of legal acumen and spiritual commitment. Her foundational education in civil law, culminating in a doctorate in canon law from the Pontifical Lateran University, equipped her with the tools to navigate the intricate legal landscapes of the Church. This academic foundation was further enriched by her practical experience as Superior General of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, where she honed her skills in governance and pastoral leadership. In her current role, Sister Merletti's expertise is instrumental in interpreting and applying the code of canon law to the diverse and evolving needs of religious communities. Her work ensures that the legal frameworks governing consecrated life are not only adhered to but are also adapted to foster spiritual growth and communal harmony. This delicate balance between law and spirituality is crucial in maintaining the integrity and vitality of religious life within the Church. The Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life, established in its current form by Pope Francis in 2022 through the Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium, plays a critical role in overseeing the governance, discipline, and formation of religious institutes. Sister Merletti's appointment as secretary places her at the heart of this transformative period, where legal expertise is pivotal in navigating the complexities of modern religious life. As the Church continues to evolve, the integration of canon law with the lived experiences of religious communities becomes increasingly vital. Sister Merletti's role exemplifies how legal expertise can serve as a bridge between tradition and innovation, ensuring that the structures of consecrated life remain both faithful to their origins and responsive to contemporary challenges. 7. Impact on global religious communities. What does it mean when a nun steps into a Vatican leadership role? In May 2025, Pope Leo XIV appointed Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This appointment is not just a milestone for the Vatican but a transformative moment for religious communities worldwide. The Dicastery oversees nearly 600,000 professed women religious, approximately 128,500 religious priests, and about 50,000 religious brothers globally. Sister Merletti's leadership will directly influence the lives and missions of these individuals, shaping the future of consecrated life across the globe. Her appointment underscores a significant shift in the Vatican's approach to leadership. Historically, such positions were predominantly held by men, but recent reforms, notably Pope Francis' 2022 Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium, have opened doors for laypeople and women to assume leadership roles within the Roman Curia. Sister Merletti's elevation to this position exemplifies the Church's commitment to inclusivity and the recognition of women's contributions to its mission. As Secretary, Sister Merletti will collaborate closely with Prefect Sister Simona Brambilla and Pro-Prefect Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime. Together, they will guide the Dicastery in promoting, encouraging, and regulating the practice of evangelical councils, ensuring that the life and activity of societies of apostolic life align with the Church's teachings and mission. The International Union of Superiors General, UISG, has expressed its support for Sister Merletti's appointment, highlighting her contributions to justice, care, and integrity in consecrated life. Her leadership is seen as a gift to the global network of women religious, fostering a spirit of collaboration and renewal within the Church. In a world where the role of women in religious leadership continues to evolve, Sister Merletti's appointment stands as a testament to the Church's ongoing journey towards greater inclusivity and recognition of diverse voices in its governance. 8. A step towards greater inclusivity. In a groundbreaking move, Pope Leo XIV has appointed Sister Tiziana Merletti as the Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This appointment not only marks a significant milestone for women in the Vatican but also reflects a broader commitment to inclusivity within the Church. What does this appointment signify for the future of women in the Catholic Church? And how does it align with the reforms initiated by Pope Francis? Sister Tiziana Merletti, a seasoned canon lawyer and former Superior General of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, brings decades of experience to her new role. Her appointment is a direct outcome of the Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium, promulgated by Pope Francis in 2022, which opened the doors for laypeople, including women, to hold leadership positions within the Vatican. Previously, such roles were reserved for cardinals and bishops. This constitutional reform underscores the Church's recognition of the invaluable contributions of women and laypeople in its mission. By allowing individuals to lead dicasteries based on their competence and not solely on clerical status, the Church is embracing a more inclusive and collaborative approach to governance. Sister Merletti's appointment is particularly poignant as she will serve under Sister Simona Brambilla, who was appointed as the prefect of the same dicastery earlier this year, becoming the first woman ever to lead a Vatican department. This unprecedented leadership structure highlights the Church's commitment to gender inclusivity and the empowerment of women within its ranks. Historically, the Vatican has been a male-dominated institution, with leadership roles predominantly held by ordained clergy. However, the reforms introduced by Pope Francis have begun to dismantle these long-standing barriers. The appointment of Sister Merletti, following closely on the heels of Sister Brambilla's elevation, signifies a paradigm shift in the Church's approach to leadership and governance. As the Church continues to evolve, the question arises, will this trend of inclusivity extend to other areas of Church life? Only time will tell, but the appointments of Sister Merletti and Sister Brambilla suggest a promising future for women in the Catholic Church. 9. Support from the international religious community. In a significant affirmation of Sister Tiziana Merletti's appointment as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life, the International Union of Superiors General, UISG, has extended its robust support. This endorsement not only underscores her qualifications but also highlights the growing influence of women in Vatican leadership. What does the UISG's endorsement reveal about the evolving role of women in the Church's governance? the UISG, representing approximately 600,000 women religious worldwide, expressed heartfelt congratulations to Sister Merletti upon her appointment. In their statement, they emphasized her long-standing commitment to promoting justice, care, and integrity within consecrated life. Notably, Sister Merletti has been an active member of the UISG's Canon Law Council and the Commission for Safeguarding, roles that have significantly contributed to the organization's mission. Her expertise and dedication have been instrumental in advancing the rights and well-being of religious women globally. Sister Merletti's appointment marks a pivotal moment in the Church's history, reflecting a broader trend initiated by Pope Francis' Apostolic Constitution Predicate Evangelium. This document opened doors for laypeople and women to lead dicasteries, roles once reserved for cardinals and archbishops. Sister Merletti follows in the footsteps of Sister Simona Brambilla, who became the first woman to lead a Vatican department as prefect of the same dicastery earlier this year. As Sister Merletti steps into her new role, the UISG's endorsement signals a united front in support of her leadership. Her appointment not only honors her personal achievements but also signifies a collective commitment to fostering a more inclusive and just church. The global religious community watches with anticipation, hopeful that this development will inspire further advancements in women's roles within the Church's governance. 10. Looking ahead, the future of consecrated life. In this number, we delve into the transformative role of Sister Tiziana Merletti as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. Her appointment heralds a new era in the Church's approach to consecrated life, emphasizing renewal, inclusivity, and global engagement. How will Sister Merletti's leadership redefine the future of consecrated life in the Catholic Church? Sister Tiziana Merletti's appointment as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life marks a significant milestone in the Church's journey towards inclusivity and renewal. As the first woman to hold this position under Pope Leo XIV, her leadership is poised to bring a fresh perspective to the governance and pastoral care of consecrated life within the Catholic Church. With a background in canon law and extensive experience as a former Superior General of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor, Sister Merletti brings a wealth of knowledge and a deep understanding of the challenges and opportunities facing religious communities today. Her role involves overseeing religious orders, congregations, and secular institutes, ensuring that they remain vibrant and integral parts of the Church's mission. Under her guidance, the Dicastery is expected to focus on fostering a culture of collaboration and mutual support among religious communities worldwide. This approach aims to address contemporary challenges such as secularization, declining vocations, and the evolving needs of the global Church. As Sister Merletti embarks on this pivotal role, the Church watches closely. Will her leadership inspire a resurgence in the vitality of consecrated life? Only time will tell, but her appointment signifies a hopeful step towards a more inclusive and dynamic future for religious life in the Catholic Church. A milestone in Church leadership. Sister Tiziana Merletti's appointment as Secretary of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life is a significant step in the Church's journey toward inclusivity and recognition of women's leadership. Her extensive background in canon law and her previous role as Superior General of the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor equip her to contribute meaningfully to the Church's mission. This appointment reflects a broader trend of increasing women's participation in leadership roles within the Vatican, a development that began under Pope Francis and continues under Pope Leo XIV. Key takeaways. Sister Tiziana Merletti brings a wealth of experience to her new role, including a doctorate in canon law and a history of leadership within her religious community. Her appointment underscores the Church's commitment to embracing diverse voices in its governance, aligning with the reforms initiated by Pope Francis. This development is part of a broader movement towards greater inclusion of women in the Church's leadership, reflecting a shift towards a more inclusive and representative ecclesial structure. It's your turn to reflect. How can the Church further support and promote women's leadership in various ministries? What impact might Sister Merletti's appointment have on the perception of women's roles within the Church? In what ways can other religious communities learn from the Vatican's approach to inclusivity? How does this appointment align with the Church's mission to serve all members of the faithful? And what steps can be taken to ensure that leadership roles are accessible to all qualified individuals, regardless of gender? For more insights into the evolving roles of women in the Church and the latest developments in Vatican leadership, subscribe to our channel. Stay informed about how these changes are shaping the future of consecrated life and the broader Church community.